Hello folks, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today here on Gerrard Day, the day that Steven Gerrard was confirmed as our new manager. It's been rumoured for the past 10 days or so, and I'm sure I wasn't alone in refusing to wholly let myself believe that it was going to happen, because we've had so many kicks in the nuts over the last few years that you sort of expect another one to be flying in the direction of your nads at any given moment. So I think that we all felt that the rug would get pulled from under us, but no, he arrived today looking every inch the magnificent bastard that we've been missing since Graham Souness first pitched up his tent at Ibrox all those years ago. And it was a wonderful sight to see the Bears there, to see the joy in the faces of the younger support, because, you know, without sounding like a wizened old veteran, despite, you know, my look, I'll accept that I kind of look like a raisin that's been put in a dehumidifier, but that apart, I had Souness, you know, I had Gaza, I had 9 in a row, all those kind of things, Dick Advocat, those runs, Manchester even, for younger Bears, for Bears who are really in their late teens, early 20s, they've had Ramsden Cup finals, they've had, you know, terrible horsings from Celtic, they've had this crap, and they deserved a day like today, where I think Rangers got our swagger back. Today, for the first time in a long time, we felt like Rangers. And you know what I mean when I say that, and if you don't, then you probably shouldn't bother watching this video, because you're not going to get it. Those of you who know exactly what I mean and who felt that in the gut when they saw Steven Gerrard today with a scarf will understand what I mean by that. You just see the reaction around the world when we were sitting waiting to watch the press conference today, and there's questions being asked of Pep Guardiola and Antonio Conte about what they think about this. When you see it's being reported in newspapers and television all over the world, you realise that this is a fabulously exciting appointment for Rangers, something that we badly needed, because you can't go through what we've gone through and not be diminished slightly. It's not possible. And much as we have been fighting to keep the club at a reasonable level, and to be honest, for years, the only thing that's been keeping Rangers a great club has been the support. We needed something tangible, we needed something that says, look, we understand that what you are aspiring to and what you want, and that is exactly what has happened here, and credit to the board, because they have delivered. And yeah, I'm sure that there will be some Rangers fans, I'm sure there's a lot of non-Rangers fans, but I'm sure there'll be some Rangers fans sitting listening to this and saying, well, come on, no, you know, it's a risk, it's a first time manager, we didn't need that, we needed that. With all due respect to Steve Clarke or an Alex Neil or a Derek McInnes, they couldn't bring this. They couldn't bring that excitement. They couldn't bring that we skip a beat of the heart that Steven Gerrard brings. I mean, it's Steven effing Gerrard. You know, one of the defining figures in world football in the last 20 years. He hasn't arrived because he quite fancies a little, you know, try at football, at management. That's not why he's here. You can tell that there are moves afoot behind the scenes that are going to make something happen. There's already lots of rumours about investment going on at the moment, and it seems that Rangers are finally going to stop shadowboxing and are finally going to surge out of convalescence, and it's been a long time coming. We've put up with a lot. We have put up with an awful lot. So much so that at times I've wondered, was it a glitch in the Matrix? You know, should things have just continued to roll on apace and instead all this happened? And we know what happened. It was down to the acts of people like David Murray and Craig White that took us to where we shouldn't have been. But now that's in the past. We have come through it. Now, we haven't completed our recovery. We're not even close to completing our recovery, and it may take a while yet. Steven Gerrard signed a 4-year deal, and there's a reason for that. He's going to need our support, and that means not losing our shit if he loses a couple of games, because that can happen. And I'll try my best, because I'm not sitting here lecturing anybody on it. You know, I know what it's like. I'll be at the games next season. I'll be at as always, you know, my season tickets bought and signed up for anyway. And I know what it's like when we go 2 or 3 games and we're losing to teams that shouldn't be able to lace our boots. But we need to be patient. This guy will crack it. That's what he does. The team he's bringing in place, the coaching staff already look a cut above anything we've had for years, with some of the names that have been mentioned. And of course, Gary McAllister has been confirmed as number 2 already. And you can't help but feel excitement. Now, we're not going to attract 80, 90,000 pounds a week players, we understand that, but there are now a whole host of players that we didn't have access to before that we now do. And it's up to all of us to pull together, because our club, our support, we deserve this. We deserve our time in the sun again, because they told us that our club was dead. They told us that we would just fade away and we wouldn't keep going. Well, we kept going. We kept filling the stadium. We kept turning up. This week there's been newspapers in Scotland that are lambasting us for our loyalty, which seems to be an odd thing to have a dig at a football fan. But that ties into something else. People always dig at us as what they do. It doesn't make it right, but it's where we are. And we survive, we endure, and we've continued to do that. And now we've got a tangible sign of something exciting and something amazing that's going to take place at our club. And it comes in the form of Steven Gerrard. And his press conference today was magnificent. He has that air of steeliness that someone like Walter Smith has. If you've ever been in a room with Walter, you'll know what I mean. He has that edge to him that you just know not to mess with him. And Steven Gerrard clearly had that. And he has just issued the mantra for the next few seasons for Rangers fans. When he was asked, have you got a message for the Rangers support, and he said simply, let's go. So I think you'll find, Stephen, that you've got an awful lot of people who are standing ready to go right behind you. We've been waiting for a while to be led. We sing follow, follow, but the people who've been leading us haven't taken us anywhere. If you do this, you will become immortal in another city in the UK, and there's not many people who can say that. Thank you very much for listening. I'll be back on here tomorrow after the Kilmarnock game. Till we speak again, take care. Bye.